Hello, it's Mimi, the side of Grandma, where we read stories together. I have a book today called The New Bear at School. Are you in school yet? I bet some of you are in preschool. It's so important to start school and meet your friends and your teacher and learn to listen. Let's listen to this story now. I love the cover. Look at that bear. Isn't he cute? The New Bear at School. The day that Miss Cluck said there was going to be a new animal in the class, everyone was excited. When Miss Cluck said that the new animal was a bear, the other animals squealed with delight. I think they're excited. Letitia the rabbit wondered if it might be a fluffy pink bear, like the one on her lunchbox. Maxwell the mole wanted a floppy brown bear with velvet paws. The mice hoped for a bear in Wellingtons and a blue coat. You know what? Wellingtons are boots. They're those big rubber boots you wear when it's raining. Fergus the fox cub thought any teddy bear would be just fine. So, when the classroom door opened and Miss Cluck introduced Boris, everyone, let's see, screamed. Oh, for Boris wasn't a teddy bear. He was an enormous, hairy, scary grizzly bear. He looks as scared himself. Miss Cluck told Boris she'd give him his uniform tomorrow and found him a seat next to Maxwell. But as he sat down, there was a loud crack. It made Maxwell hide his face in his paws. "Oh, Boris," said Miss Cluck, "why don't you sit on the floor instead?" I think he broke the chair. Miss Cluck gave Boris a new book and a pencil. He was very proud indeed. With a big friendly grin, Boris turned to show the mice. But Boris forgot how fierce his teeth were. He forgot his big paws were. And he forgot how sharp his claws were. Somehow the mouse got scattered across the classroom. Somehow the pages of his new book got ripped. Somehow there was panic everywhere. "Boris is too big," cried one little mouse. "Boris is too hairy," yelled another. "Boris is too scary," squeaked another. "Oh, Boris," said Miss Cluck, "please try to be more careful." Do you think it was Boris's fault? I don't think so. He's just a bear, a big bear. At lunchtime, everyone sat together. There was not enough room on the bench for Boris, but nobody moved over. So he sat all by himself and dipped his big paw into his large jar of honey his mommy had packed for him. When lunchtime was over, Miss Cluck said everyone could go out and play. The mice began a game of hide and seek. Here's the little mouse counting. 1, 2, 3. Everyone ran to find a place to hide, but Boris was too big. So Boris shut his eyes and counted instead. 1, 2, 3, coming to get you, Boris boomed. Maxwell ran crying to Miss Cluck. Do you think they were afraid? They might have been. Oh, poor Miss Cluck, she's saying. "Oh, let's go inside and play some quiet game," said Miss Cluck. "And Boris, please try to be less scary, dear." "I think he's trying. He just wants to play." Look at this classroom. Does it look a little bit like yours, with bins for your papers and a bookshelf? Yeah. At last it was time to go home. Miss Cluck stood and waved as the animals set off through the woods. Letitia hopped along the bank. Fergus chased the little mice around the tree. Maxwell scampered through the leaves. Boris plodded along far behind. Suddenly, from a hollow tree leapt the Rat Pack. Ooh, those guys have something covering their faces. Well, 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 if it isn't the crybaby, said the meanest rat. Letitia, Maxwell, Fergus, and the mice trembled while the Rat Pack circled around them. I think these are the scary guys. The rats didn't see Boris plodding along the path. All Boris could see was lots of excitement ahead. He wanted to join the fun. Boris stood up tall to greet the new friends with his biggest, wildest bear grin. Oh, look at those teeth. He does look a little scary there. Yikes! It's a hairy bear! Help! It's a scary bear! Quick, run! It's a hairy, scary grizzly bear! The rotten rats ran away as fast as their skinny legs could carry them. But I only wanted to say hello, called Boris. When Boris turned around, the other animals cheered. Boris is a hairy bear, they sang. Boris is a scary bear, they chanted. We're so glad that Boris is our grizzly bear. Suddenly, Boris felt very shy. If you're going to be a bear, he said very gently, then it's probably best to be a hairy, scary grizzly bear. The next day at school, the animals couldn't wait to tell Miss Cluck how Boris had saved them from the nasty Rat Pack. Oh, Boris, said Miss Cluck, what a good bear you are. At story time, everyone rushed to gather around Miss Cluck. There wasn't much room once Boris sat down, but the rest of the class didn't mind one bit. Why do you think so? I think it's because he's got them all on their laps or cuddled in close to his body. There's plenty of room for them now. They all had a soft, warm place to sit after all. Oh, I like that picture. Thank you for coming today. If you liked this book, Inside of Grandma, come back again another day. And if there's a special book you'd like me to read, just let me know when you subscribe to A Side of Grandma. Bye-bye for now.